welcome back to my channel. It's Simply Jessica here today with two very easy, gorgeous Easter DIYs. So I got two different things going on, and we are going to start with these wooden blocks that we got the other day. We're going to need 3 of them, and I'm telling you, this is not even going to be hard in the least bit. Just going to find me some paintbrushes here. All right, now I am going to have to do a little bit of mixing. So I'm going to be using Petunia Purple from Apple Barrel. We're going to be using Pink Parfait. And then I didn't have any blue, and I thought that I did, but I do have this Ocean Blue from, what is this, Waverly? And I'm just going to use some of the white from Apple Barrel and kind of mix them together. I need a little bit of a lighter blue. And we're not even painting the whole thing, guys, okay? I'm not even going to dump any out. All we're going to be doing is taking our paint, and you see how it comes up. It has one ledge here and one in the back. This middle one here is going to be what we are painting. So you could tape it off. I'm just going to try to use a steady hand. Sometimes it's much easier for me to tape it off, but I think it's wide enough for me to be able to freehand this. So we are just going around that edge here. And this is what's going to give our little things here a pop of color. Because I don't want to paint the whole thing, and you'll see why. It's just going to give it a little bit of color here, because I love the wood. I like the wood decor, like the plain wood, the bare wood here. But this is just going to give it a little something. And this is it. We're just going to go right around that ledge here. Now I want you to keep out. Now you can change the colors obviously if you want, but I'm going to be using the same colors, 3 of these same colors. Oh no, I have 3. We'll be using 3 colors on our next one too. 2 of these we're going to be repeating in our next DIY. And that's it. We're just going to go around this ledge here, and I'll just do this one with you, and then I will do the other 2 off camera. And just that ledge, that's it. That is all we need. Now again, I'd like to reiterate, that's the fun of the DIY, because you could do it however you wish. This is just how I'm doing it. Now we may have to go over it a second time, but seems to be soaking up and drying really quick. So that's a good thing. Just smoothing that out there. And perfect. Voila. And that is literally all the pop of color we are going to need. So I did the 1 purple, I'm going to do the 1 pink, and I'm going to just lighten this up because I just want a little bit of a lighter blue for that one, and I will be right back. Okay, so they are all painted, and yes, I suggest if you do not have a sturdy hand, please tape it off, because I made some boo-boos, but nothing that can't be hidden. So we have all of them with the outlines painted, and we're going to take these felt fabric bunnies with the bows on them. Now they came in sets like this. What was it? 6 in each one, and I have them in obvious pink, purple, and blue. And we are just going to take some of our hot glue the back of our bunny, and I'm going to place it more towards the side, all the way down to the bottom. And then I had the little styrofoam eggs, and I just cut it in half. And we're gonna just add the hot glue there and add just the same color egg to the bottom, just like that. And we're gonna do that to each one of these. Do not judge my mistakes. I know sometimes I just need to take the time and tape things off. So we're just going to do the same exact thing here. Get our bunny on there. I lost the blue egg. Oh, there it is. And I just seriously took a pair of scissors and just cut the egg in half, like so. And sometimes you gotta sometimes it loses shape a little bit when you're using the scissors to cut it, but, and then right down with the egg, like that. And then, of course, our last one here being the purple. Same thing. Gluing that right down. Cutting our egg. Just smushing it back a little bit. And adding our really cute egg here. Like that. I know we're almost done. Last thing we're going to do is take some of our Jenga blocks here and we're going to make these stand. So it's just going to be gluing one on here and one down there for it to stand. I'm just going to flip that over, one straight down on the back, kind of eyeballing the center, and then one like that. Letting that cool. Sometimes it's the hardest part. And then you have it. This one's taking a while to cool here. Give me a sec. I'm gonna have to replace that. Give me 1 second here. Okay, picking it up, getting it to where you want it to be. Need it to land. All right, we're gonna let that cool, but we're gonna do that on all three of them. Okay, so that first way just wasn't working. So like I say, trial and error. Take your Jenga block, hot glue like this, and we are going to kind of lean it back a little bit. So that way the weight goes back. And we're gonna do that. I know it takes a minute to cool. To 2 of them. And separating them so the weight kind of gets distributed here on each side. And then once you have those 2 on, we're going to take a third one and just to kind of anchor it there. So a little bit of hot glue on the edges and then right on top there to anchor the glue. So just a little bit here, a little bit here. Flip it around and right there. Kind of just gives it a little bit more. That way, now we have like little stand-up pictures. And we'll just do that to all 3 of them. And then I will show you what they look like at the end of this video. We're just gonna move right into DIY number 2. All right, So now we're going to be using 3 of these wood cubes, and we are going to be using purple, blue, and then I have this green that I need to really lighten up with some white. And those are the colors we are going to be using. And I'm going to have to dump a little bit of this out because I think this is going to be more than our little paintbrush is going to be doing. So, and we're just going to color the entire thing. Now, you don't have to do the bottom because they're going to be sitting on the bottom. So you won't see them unless it'll drive you crazy. Then, oh, look what I just did. Then have at it. You are more than welcome to color the bottom if you would like. But yeah, we're just going to go right around this cube. Yeah, I'm going to stick my finger on the top here just to kind of hold it. And we're just going to do that in the 3 colors. So we have purple, like this. We are going to use, I know I have like no good paintbrushes here. We're going to be using what I just say, blue, right? So we're going to have to use our little bit of blue here that we have left over. Don't worry about it. I know I'm making a mess. I will clean it. All the way around. Just going to hold on lightly there. Color our top. And to be very honest, I don't know. Yeah, we'll probably go over them one more time. So now I just got to play around with the green until I get it to be like a pretty light green. Go over each coat twice and I'll be right back. Okay, so they are all painting, still drying. They're all painted, still drying a little bit. But we're going to let those dry for a minute. And then we're going to take our wooden letters we get from the Dollar Tree and we're going to spell out hop. And now what I'm going to do is paint these letters white. I need some new paint. So we're just going to paint these letters white so they stick out on our blocks there. So we're just going to paint these guys white. And then we're going to add a little fun to them once they dry a little bit. So yeah, just going to paint over them white. I'll do all 3 and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that they are white, we are just going to take, let's see, there's a small one in here. I know I have like a dot. Is it in here? Like a little dotter, but I can't find it. So I'm going to take a really tiny paintbrush here and I'm just going to dip it in the purple. And I'm just going to add little dots all over. And we're going to do this with all of the colors that we're using. So we'll be using the blue, the purple, the green, and we're just going to give these a little bit of polka dots here. And we'll get some blue. And just go all around each letter here, giving some polka dots. And then we'll get the green and do the same. This is just going to give it a little bit more pop. Now you could do more, you could do less, however, but that's how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to let those dry and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that all of our painting is done, we are going to move on to the last step, and that is using these beautiful eggs that came from the Dollar Tree, and we are just going to pop out the stick. Just going to have to peel. There's a little bit of glue stuck on this one. There we go. And then we're going to take our wooden bunnies here and we're going to dissect a little bit. And we're just going to cut these ears off of here. We're just going to go straight across, cutting the little bunny ears off. I know, right? There we go. And we're going to take this tail, twist, twist, twist until it's off. And then we're going to take our egg and our bunny ears, and we're going to add a little bit of hot glue here, the bottom of our bunny ears, and we're just going to place it right on top there. And then the same thing with the other side. And then we have little ears. And then we're just going to take our little fluffy bunny tail, adding a little bit of hot glue, and then right at the bottom. And this is what we have, and how stinking cute is this? Seriously. Then a bunch of hot glue here at the bottom, finding your center. And we're going to have to hold this on here for just a little bit, let it cool. And we'll take our letters, however you want them set up, and we will hot glue the back of our letters and then place it in the center of your block. So just like that. And how stinking cute, right? So I'm just going to do the other two, and I will be right back to show you what everything looks like. Okay guys, so there is just our very simple but gorgeous little wooden pieces with our different colored bunnies. I love these. So they're standing quite well with our little Jenga block pieces in the back, but I just think this is super cute. I love the natural wood colors, and I just love like the little pops of color, which is so super cute. I think it just makes it pop really nice. And I absolutely love these. I'm just going to bring over our last DIY and I'll be right back. Okay, and there they are. I turned the flash on in hopes because of the lighting in here, you guys, and I complain about it all the time. It's just awful. But look how precious these little Easter egg bunnies are. I love it. And you guys know, you saw it doesn't take a lot, and I love that. And I think that they are so super cute. Obviously, you can change up the colors if you would like. This is just what I went with. There it is without the flash on, but they are too cute. So that is our 2 DIYs for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, bye now.